What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a listen to the MT15 version 2 compared head to head with the Victory Kraken Mark II. Now both of these amps have a full-size power section of a pair of 6L6s. However, worth noting is that I have replaced the 6L6s in the Kraken with a pair of JJ's KT77s. I think they're a little bit more open and just a little bit bigger sounding than the 6L6s that I've tried out in there. The PRS has 6L6s as well. The biggest difference between these two amps is that this obviously runs at 15 watts and this one runs at the full 50 watts. Now, both of these amps are 3-channel amps, clean, crunch, and high gain. However, it's worth noting that on the MT15, you can't foot switch into the crunch channel. You can only switch between clean and high gain. You have to physically pull out the treble control here to get to that crunch channel. So that's worth noting if you are interested in one of these like lunchbox 3-channel amps. However, we're going to hear all 3 channels compared on both amps, and we're going to be using the KHE amp switcher over here to facilitate the switching. And I've also got the Klon boost up here that we'll be kicking on here and there. And yeah, we're just going to go ahead and get started here. The MT15, just right out of the gates, I need to say the MT15 is substantially quieter than the Kraken. I've got the Kraken volume fairly low, right there around 9 o'clock, and the MT15 right here at noon, it really doesn't get louder past noon. It sort of fills out a little bit more, but it really doesn't get any louder on the master going past here. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to equalize the volumes in the post recording so that both amps sound the same in terms of the output. I will briefly do kind of like an A/B so you can hear the volume difference, but beyond that I'm going to make sure that both amps are the same volume. I'll be dropping the volume of the recorded track of the Victory down to match the MT15. So okay, here we go. We're just gonna go ahead and start on the high gain channel. It's probably all you want to hear anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and get going here. So, yeah, big volume difference there, and the Kraken is just kind of barely going at this point. It can get substantially louder. So that's kind of, if you want the big takeaway in terms of using these in a live situation, you can use this with a 112 or a 212 and really not need the PA at all. This one, however, you really do need some sound reinforcement to make this a viable stage amp. So very big distinction to be made there. Also, yeah, the switch number 2, that's the Kraken. Switch number 1, that's the PRS. One other thing to note is that on the back of the Kraken, there is a bass focus switch that is disengaged, so the bass is a little bit more full. And the present shift is also disengaged. That sort of pushes the right around the 4 or 5K kilohertz. It sort of makes a little bit of a spike there if you want a little bit more aggressive very high upper mid range, but that's disabled. So I kind of like it a little bit better with it out or with it disabled. So that's how the rear switches on the Kraken are set up. I'll tell you what, let's go to the crunch channel now on each amp. All right, we're going to start off on the Kraken here. All right, let's check out those clean channels. Alright guys, well that is going to be a quick comparison of the PRS MT15 version 2 with the Victory Kraken Mark II. if you're interested in buying either of these amps or just checking it out to learn more about them, I'll have affiliate links to the Zounds website down in the video description so that you can check out both of these amps. And if you want to purchase those using those affiliate links, man, they really do help out the channel. I don't get paid for any of this stuff, so the affiliate links, they do help. If you are interested in purchasing a capture pack for the Nano Cortex, the Quad Cortex, or the Tonex unit, I have just finished up capturing a lot of profiles for the MT15. I'm sort of working through getting the Victory ones done. This one kind of took priority because this one actually does have to go back. It belongs to our singer. He's decided he wants to return it in exchange for the Mesa Boogie Mark V 35, which I absolutely loved last year. So I had to like really kind of rush and hurry up and get a lot of the all of the profiles done for the MT15, but they turned out really, really well. Really excited with how good they turned out. So if you have one of those digital units, the modelers, and you want to grab those, hit me up in the video description. I've got an email address down there that you can email me to get information on how you can grab those. But yeah, stay tuned if you're interested in getting the Victory captures. They're on their way. They got put on the back burner for this one. So, all right, thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.